So some of you were part of this presentation when I gave you guys, it was actually two presentations, 2 Friday Wisdoms on habits. How can you change your habits? How can you improve? How you can get rid of bad habits? So today is a little bit of combination of both with my twist on it. Why? Because it's super important. It's all about the habits. So some of the one of the favorite dudes, Dan Pena. I keep saying this quote from him. He said, the only difference between you and I is that you have shitty habits and I have extraordinary habits. Again, talking about Dan Pena, talking to other people. So the difference between many people is the habits that they have and the habits that they don't have. What is habit? Habit is something that you do on autopilot, right? That you don't even paying attention to. You're just doing it, right? You might have a habit of driving to work the same way. You might have a habit of smoking at 10 o'clock. You might have a habit of whatever it is. So everybody understands what the habit is, right? So it's very crucial to understand and realize and break those habits down and find the way. Hopefully I'll help you today to find easier way to change your habits. So without further ado, so number 1 is goals and systems. You gotta have a goal, but in order to achieve that goal, you need to have a system that is gonna help you to achieve that goal. So I'm gonna use, for example, something that I do. So for example, if my goal is to practice mindfulness, right, to be more mindful, my system is right now that every morning I go to the basement and I meditate where I have everything that I need. So this would be my system. So for example, if you guys want to be tech level 1 or tech level 2 technician, that would be your goal. Your system might be bothering Anton every morning with questions. That might be your system. Or your system might be that every other day you read a certain book or you read a certain guide, right? So that would be your system. But not so if you're just thinking about the goal and you're trying to just look at the goal and kind of hit it, that's not the best way. The best way is to determine what kind of, again, system can lead me to achieving the goal. And I'm repeating myself over and over again. Very few people write their goals down. Very few people have goals. And very few people write them actually down. And then very few people, like very few, less than 1% in America, are actually follow through on their goals. So you all been to my interview, most of you. I ask, do you have any goals? Yeah, eventually I want to get fit, or yeah, eventually I want to get better, or eventually I want to buy a house, or yeah, I'm thinking I want to do. I don't remember, unfortunately, not many that even people in this room that you guys came to interview and said, yeah, my goal is this, my goal is that, my goal is this. So now in 360 Synergy app, the first thing when you open and you have your profile, you have a section for goals. I designed it that way. So you guys can write down your goals, and anytime you're in the app, you can look at your goals and trying to hit them. So that is goals versus systems explanation, okay? Again, you have to think about what you gotta do every day to hit this goal. Another important part, if you remember that presentation, is the story that you tell yourself about yourself. For example, that's my story. I am the guy that meditates every morning. So that's it. For example, other story I tell myself every Monday, I don't eat, right? I fast from Sunday to Monday. So every time on Monday, girls go, hey, boss, do you want to order with us? I don't eat on Monday. I don't eat on Monday. I'm the guy that doesn't eat on Monday. So that's the story I tell myself immediately. As soon as that question comes in, this is what I'm telling myself. This is like the defense mechanism, because yeah, they order something nice, it smells nice, and when you're not eating for a day, your senses are, even any type of food smells even better, okay? So there's many stories. We use that smoking example. If you're trying to quit smoking and someone comes to you and say, hey, you want a cigarette? One answer is like, I'm trying to quit, but it's okay. What's another cigarette? Or you're saying, I the guy, or I'm the girl that doesn't smoke. And of course, that doesn't happen overnight. You can't break those habits like immediately, but if you tell this story to yourself enough times, it will gradually it will happen. You will start getting there. And probably one of the most points that not being looked at is action and not motion. I also explained, right, the difference between them. So for example, motion would be, for me, what type of meditation should I do? Oh, gee, I don't know. Let me research it. Oh, this guy does that. Or let me watch some YouTube videos on how he does it. And then maybe I see something else. Oh, but this guy does it that way. This guy does it outside. This guy does it inside. This guy does it with the eyes open. This guy does it with the eyes closed. So what should I do? Oh, I need a little bit more research. I'm not sure, okay? And the action is just fucking do it. Just sit down, close your eyes. I don't know, trying to breathe. Yeah, how do I breathe? Do I breathe through my stomach? Do I breathe through my lungs? Do I breathe quick? Do I breathe slow? Right? It's the motion. Gym is perfect example, right? You go to the gym, what kind of classes you have. Oh, I don't know, this may not work for me. This may be not in my schedule. So you're stuck in the motion. I want to do yoga, but oh, gee, I don't know. There's only girls in the class. I'm going to look stupid. I don't know, maybe I should research and find a better place. So this is all motion, okay? That's all motion. And for this, guys, I have a very, very powerful quote from Ray Dalio. If you know who Ray Dalio is, look him up. He says, don't worry about looking good, worry about achieving your goals. Because he realized that if you're just going to think about how you look in eyes of the other people that don't know you, you never will achieve your goals. That would happen, my favorite story about me going to yoga. First time I went in, there was only women, and I was the only man. And it's still true to most of days now. I'm one of the few men in the class. I looked really stupid, right? I probably was dressed not the right way, right? I was, all my moves were, it was bad. So, again, I overcome it. Now I go there every week. We all know each other. It's pretty much the same people, and it's okay, right? But I worried for a very long time how I'm gonna look. Like I'm some kind of Brad Pitt, right? Brad Pitt walks in the room and like, oh my God, this is Brad Pitt. He's stupid at yoga. No one cares, guys. At the end of the day, no one cares. They don't know you. They don't know. And trust me, they didn't look any better. It's not like they were yoga pros. Okay. So this is very, very important for any kind of habit that you need to change. Don't worry how you're gonna look. Of course, you're going to maybe not go well on the first, second time, but eventually it will happen. So this is my juice for you guys. This is what I think of how, if someone will ask me to explain the habit change real quick, how would I explain it? So I explain it as a positive forcefulness. You have to positively force the new habit on yourself. What I mean by that is, number one, invest and buy it. Pretty much the same thing. Remember my presentation about gut health? What Andrew did, he immediately is like, Alek, what is this prebiotic? This, okay, where can I get it? And he bought it, right? Immediately. And as far as I know, he poops every day. Right, Andrew? Huh? And he got scammed. So he learned, look how much he learned. He learned not to buy from scammed websites, right? Then he eventually bought it, and now he poops every day. And the best thing ever happened to him. What if he would sit and think and compare, well, maybe this thing is better, maybe this thing is cheaper, but this offers this bacteria, this offers this bacteria. No, he just went and did it. He went and bought it immediately. So for me, no matter, don't think about me buying big stuff. It's not only big stuff. Something even small. If I know if I buy it, if I like that's my commitment, because that's in the moment. The moment, let's say I do presentation for you, I show you guys something. I guarantee you, if you don't buy it right away, maybe it will happen when you have some kind of issue. But that's when you have an issue, it's probably too late. Okay. So what I did is I bought all this stuff for me to meditate, and you'll see it in the picture. And then the next step, you have to make it obvious and easy for you to use it. For example, simple thing, I have so many supplements in my home. If something's somewhere is not visible for me, I'll forget it. Even the stuff that I take every day. I have a good example for you guys when I was trying to switch from bottled water to filtered water, right? And that's how it happened, because I would keep forgetting to buy bottled water, and I would run out of water. I was like, damn, I gotta go to the store and buy it. I don't even want it. So it's like, how can I make it so obvious for me that I don't forget to drink water every morning? I gotta install a filter system. And by the way, we had it in the kitchen. So I know you guys like the bottles, but I suggest you guys can bring your own bottle and take it from the kitchen, because it's always here. We will never run out. No, there's a little faucet next to it, okay. And if you look at the under kitchen cabinet, you'll see the whole reverse osmosis system that we have filtration. So it's very good. And so that was my force. I forced it on myself. I invested. I bought it. I installed myself. So I'll never forget it now. And now anytime I need water, it's right in front of me. I don't need to remember. Do I have it? Do I don't? So make it obvious and easy. So this is my table in the basement. No one allowed to touch it. So I have my casino device. I have my aroma sticks. I have my lighter. I have my headphones for a different type of meditation that I do. It's all there. No one can touch it. If someone touches it, I jump on them, okay? Don't touch it. Don't touch this table, right? This is how it's important for me. Is that a BRN set? Huh? What is that? I thought it was a BRN set or something. Nail polish? Nail polish, yeah, not mine. For the record, not mine, okay? It's on my toes, guys, by the way, yeah. That's my secret obsession. So, make it obvious and easy. This is what I did. I put it in the basement, the most visible spot. The rest is on the table. Another thing what you can do is you can make it social, your habit. Group meditation? Question mark. I contemplated a few times with the office folks. It's like, maybe we should do a little meditation during our huddle. We're not there yet. We need a little bit more time, because yeah, I'd be a little weird. But wherever your habit is, if you can find a group that reinforces that habit, right? That's why the clubs exist, correct? That's why the group classes exist. That's what's make it social. Now, on Aura Ring, right? There's things that call circle. You can, now in our family we have our circle. So I wake up, I can see how my father slept, and I can tell him, hey, you're doing great, or keep doing what you're doing. So that's reinforcing the habit. I see it right away. I don't need to call him and say, hey, how was your sleep last month? I can see it. So it's a social now, we have a social thing around how we all sleep and how we all do things, because Aura lets us unite in one group. So we're making it social. And very important is to schedule and commit. That's how you're gonna force it on yourself. Same thing I do here in our office. When you guys need me, I said schedule time. and I'll be there because I have to commit. You're asking me to commit something. That's why we have meetings. It's a commitment. If you, I'll do it eventually, you're going to get stuck in motion, guys. That is very important. So that could be also investment, right? Gym membership is a bad example because half of their revenue comes from people that go to the gym. Did you guys know that? Or maybe more than that. People paying monthly membership for not going. So they're investing, but they're not committing to it. They're not scheduling it. And that's my meditation mat. So same thing. I bought one here, and then as I told you in the presentation, on the days when I can do it at home, for example, like today, I don't have enough time. If I'm presenting or we have a meeting, I don't have enough time. So guess what I did? I bought another one, and I put it in my office. So when you guys leave, I'm in kumbaya, okay? I'm floating. That's what happens, because this is what I do. This is who I am. This is the story I tell myself, that I meditate every morning, no matter what, no matter where. What I need, it's much convenient on this, and it reminds me. It was right in the office when you walk in. I don't know if you guys saw it, and the cleaning lady starts putting away, but on many days, it's right there. It reminds me immediately. I walk in, okay, yeah, I forgot to meditate this morning. I can meditate here. That's it. Any type, even if it's 5-10 minutes, it doesn't matter. It continues to reinforce the habit. You gotta continue. You gotta commit, and you gotta stay on it. So that is as obvious as it gets. I go in the basement, it's right there. I don't have to look for it. I don't have to search it. I don't have to find it. It's right there, and the table is next to it. All right? Questions? My favorite part.
What color was the nail polish?
Black, of course. Anything you guys want me to repeat? Anything? Anton? You know that? You know it all?
What is the brand of your mat?
I don't know, Christina. It's on Amazon. It's whatever. Do you guys understand how important that is?
Which part? All of us.
The habit, the habits. Please,
So do you
save me.
because you said some mornings you can't meditate before coming in, but what if you were away? Do you prioritize these same habits, or do you kind of let yourself take a break from these habits?
Honestly, not from drinking water. So that's the habit number one. We're like hoarders of water when we travel. We buy as much water as we can, because don't get me wrong, even in fancy hotels, they give you one little bottle and that's it. And as far as meditation, if there's a quiet place that I can go and sit, yes, I do it. If I don't know, Alyona's next to me and putting makeup on and I'm trying to meditate, it doesn't, like, I'm not there yet. I'm not like a, monk that I could just, leave my body, and I'm not there yet. But some I try to, and that's the whole point. That's some habits I definitely carry with me, anywhere I go. It's a good question.
You ever had like vivid visuals while meditating?
No. You know what? I'll tell you the story and I'll end. It's a cool story. We went with my son to Japan, and we were able to go in a closed temple that people are not allowed to go. It's not open to public. And we meditated with the head priest that is meditating for, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years in a row. And I asked him a question. I said, "Did you have an enlightenment?" And he said, not yet. And I asked him, "Will I have an enlightenment today?" He said, "Definitely not." Because I was going there with expectation that because I'm going to sit next to him, or because he's going to teach me, I'm just going to, be Jesus Christ and see things. No. So he said he still didn't have an enlightenment, but he he meditates every morning.
Okay. No, I asked because I have like this big red light that used to meditate in front of a lot. And I know that like if I did it for more than 30 minutes, I would get very vivid visuals. Yeah.
Maybe I'll see. I learned something today. Maybe I'll get that light, and that's what actually the point of the story was that I asked him what he teaches, and he said, "No, actually, people teach me." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Listen, it was very hot today." He said, I was not really in the mood today, but you guys came all the way from America. We look definitely like tourists, me and my son." And he said, "You guys here sweating, and you guys ready to do it with me." And he said, "And that's why I'm doing it." So he said, "You guys teach me a lesson today. That whatever lesson we taught him, but made him, show up and made him, meditate with us." So it's all about, lessons and learning from each other. So I'll definitely ask you what the lamp is, and I'll try to do it myself too. Maybe I'll get those. That'd be cool. Any questions, guys? Any last questions? So please remember, super, super important. Look at your habits, set some goals, and try to set simple systems that will help you create new habits. Tell the story that you are this person. If you want to pass a NATE certification, tell yourself that you're NATE certified. If you want to be BPI certified, tell yourself, I am a BPI certified person. So tell yourself the story to reinforce, to make it positive reinforcement. And just most importantly, just commit. Buy whatever you're contemplating of buying it, just buy it, commit, sign up, schedule, and do it. That's all there is. And that's really all there is to it. And again, remember, if you're asking, hey, what's the difference between successful people and not successful people, is habits. Whatever you choose, in whatever field you want to, if you want better financial habits, people with more money, what they have better financial habits. People with better health, they have better health habits. People with good relationships, what they have better relationship habits. That's all there is. That's what we consist of. So get better fucking habits, guys. And we'll make $2 million in a month. All right. Happy Wednesday.